Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Adrienne. Hope you guys are good today. So today is Wednesday, and for whatever reason I decided to go on a little cooking spree. So I've got a few things going, actually, like 4 different things. I'm gonna turn the camera around so I can show you. All right, so in this pot we have hot dogs. These are the ballpark hot dog size hot dogs. This is what we're gonna have tonight, more or less. This pot that is boiling is gonna be for the mashed potatoes. I have some instant mashed potatoes over here that I'm gonna be using. These Golden Select mashed potatoes. And this is chili for the hot dogs and also some baked beans. This right here is gonna be used for these pork chops. This is garlic, herb, and wine marinade, but I'm actually gonna use it for the pork chop. I think it'll give it a nice little flavor. In here, my crock pot, I just put on some beef stew. Once the beef cooks down, I'm gonna add the vegetables in. And then over here, and what will probably go with our hot dogs for tonight, to be honest with you, are some steaks. I put these on not too long ago, and this is my first time using this little contraption right here. It was given to me, so I don't even know what it's called or like what the instructions were. I'm hoping that the timer, the temperature rather, is correct up here because I have no idea like how this works. So I'm like checking it every 5 seconds. So yeah, that's that. The air fryer is heating up because that's what I'm gonna cook the pork chop in. I'm gonna cook the pork chop in the air fryer. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Beef stew, pork chop, steak, hot dog, and then mashed potatoes, and baked beans and hot dog chili as kind of our sides. I might actually take open a box of macaroni and cheese to kind of go along with it. Maybe some broccoli, we'll see. But I think what I'm gonna do, because I'm trying to figure out, I have all these containers in case you're wondering, Adrienne, you cooking all this food, but where's it gonna go? So I have all these containers. I have plastic containers, I have glass containers. So yeah, it'll be really easy to kind of put things in a container and put it in the refrigerator for whatever night we eat it. So yeah, whenever I get in the mood, it is rare here lately that I actually get in the mood to cook. I just have not been feeling it. So yeah, whenever the mood strikes me, I know to go ahead and jump on that. So I felt like cooking 4 meals today, so I said, yeah, I'm gonna do it. All right, y'all, so here's a steak. I just poured some steak sauce on top of it. Here's the mashed potatoes. And over here, I've got the baked beans. The hot dogs are ready. I just have it on low simmering heat. Let's see, the chili just ended. I always get my shirt stuck on something. All right, so baked beans and chili. Let's see. Beef stew is in here. That's actually gonna take a bit longer to cook, so that's fine. Let's check on the pork chop. Pork chop a little bit longer too. Probably, how many more minutes do I have? I'm gonna flip it when the timer, 6 minutes. So in 6 minutes, I'm gonna flip it and put it on another 10 minutes and let it cook. Forgetting, like, I'm never showing you guys exactly like the ingredients that I'm using. So I'm gonna go through this kind of sort of quickly. For the beef stew, I put half of this box of bone broth in there. And also I had a packet of beef stew from McCormick, I think it was. So that's pretty much it. Just half a box of bone broth, the beef stew packet, and then the beef stew. But that's pretty much it. Those 3 ingredients: bone broth, beef stew, and then the beef stew packet. That's it. For the mashed potatoes, I used a stick of butter. No, half a stick. No, actually, no, I think it was a 1/4 of a stick. Like a 1/4 of a stick of butter that I use. Of course, it's instant mashed potatoes, so all you do is just put it on the stove. I boiled the water first, and then I poured the 2 packets in this little white container, and then I poured the water on top of it. And like I said, a 1/4 of a stick of butter almost. I use, why am I holding that up? I use some of this black pepper and also some of this Himalayan sea salt as to season it just a little bit, because I like to kind of let people put whatever they want in terms of seasoning. So that's it for the mashed potatoes. This actually I put on my meat on the steak as well as the pork chops. I put this like a kind of a base layer on both sides. I sprinkled a little bit of this up there. Of course, the steak sauce, this Great Value Walmart brand, is what I use on the steak sauce. I also use this steak seasoning for the steak. So just the Badia Complete for the steak, and then some of the steak seasoning. And then of course I put that over here on the grill. Remember I said this is my first time using this grill, and honestly, like, I think it was fine. And I love how it has the little drip tray down there, so it's easier to clean, so that's good. Hot dogs, you know, hot dogs out the pan, out the packet, rinse them off, put them in there, boil it in water. Baked beans, and I actually poured some of the little sauce off of the baked beans this time around. Can of hot dog chili. And let's see, for the pork chop, again, I said I put the Badia Complete seasoning up there. This is the marinade mix. Now, of course, marinade mix, you're supposed to mix it with like oil and vinegar and water, and like put the whatever meat you're going to be using, you're supposed to let it sit in there for, I think, 15 minutes. This one said. I did not have that time, y'all, or I didn't want to take the time, rather. So what I did was I put the Badia Complete seasoning up there, and then what I did was I drizzled olive oil, this extra virgin olive oil right here. I drizzled that on the meat, and then kind of packed it in, rubbed it in with my fingers. And then I did the same thing with this. I just sprinkled it on top of the meat on both sides, and like just patted in with my fingers. So here's the other two pieces that are here right now, because they don't fit in the air fryer. But yeah, that's pretty much all I did. I used the olive oil as like a sticky agent to kind of help it to stick. And let's check on these. These are actually looking really good, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and let it finish the timer, but there's really, I could go ahead and flip them now if I wanted to, but that's it. Like, that is literally all I did. These are just some quick, easy ideas, meal ideas. I don't know what happened today, but I was laying around kind of the first part of the day. I recorded a video actually that I need to edit and upload possibly tonight or maybe tomorrow. But yeah, I went out with my son because he needed a charger. So we ran up the street to get that and came back here, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cook tonight. So here it is. This is what I did. So anyway, I will show you guys. I'll check back in once the pork chop is finished and show you how that looks. This is my mashed potatoes. I've been stirring it, but like, it looks pretty good. I like my mashed potatoes really thick and fluffy. So yeah, one of these days I'm gonna get back into buying like the real potatoes and making it myself. But in the meantime, this is it. I'm gonna go ahead and make me a hot dog and call the kids down here. My daughter wanted me to bake this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to it or not, but if not, I think it'll be okay because she's not feeling well tonight. She's upstairs, so I'm just gonna leave that. But there's a mustard and ketchup, y'all. I'm out of ketchup almost. I have a little bit of ketchup left, but it's gonna be fine. It'll be fine. So yeah, that's that, y'all. So I want to show you these pork chops. Now, mind you, I've never cooked pork chops in the air fryer before, y'all. I just got this air fryer like this year, but look at that. It's like, hold on, you can't really see it, but this is pretty much done. Like, I'm not even gonna flip it. I was gonna flip it and cook it for 10 more minutes, but look at that. I'm not even gonna flip it. It looks good to me. It looks done enough for me. I don't want it to be, you know, like too done, overly done. But let me see, get a picture of it. Yeah, that looks good. It looks nice and juicy. You can see the seasonings up there. So I'm gonna take these out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put the other two in there and let them cook for 10 minutes. But yeah, that's that. While the pork chop is in there, I'm gonna go ahead and take this time to clean out my sink and have everything ready by the time the meat. I don't have my tripod in here right now, but this is me cleaning my sink, y'all. I just used some Dawn. I use this green apple papaya, or green papaya scent actually. And that's it. Like, I'm just scrubbing it with the scrubby sponge. And I have this little thing in here. It basically collects all of the like food particles and stuff that run down in the sink. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I rinse and then I dump this out, and that's it. And I do the same thing for this side over here. Y'all, so last time I'm gonna check in. Final product. This is the pork chop and the steak, and there's the mashed potato. I've already made my plate. That's dirty dishes that my daughter just bought down. No comment. But anyway, this is my plate. I don't have time to argue tonight. I just want to sit down. I'm gonna watch a little TV finally, and I'm gonna eat. This is my plate. I got a hot dog, a pork chop, some baked beans, some mashed potatoes. No, I do not have a vegetable. No, I do not care. We'll do vegetables tomorrow with the steak. That's Ava's plate, baked beans, hot dogs, chili. And yeah, that's it. I've got to clean this stuff tonight, but that'll be a couple hours later from now. This is the beef stew that's still cooking. Like I said, that's on low heat. So that'll be done hopefully by the time I go to bed tonight. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed these quick little easy like weeknight meals. If you're ever in a pinch and you need food and you want to eat really quickly, that's what I came up with. Like nothing fancy about it at all. Just like quick and easy meals that are filling. And anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments which one of the meals that I made is your favorite or which one you like the best. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.